Okay, I'm just gonna get right into it. I am having major problems with the Fox. As you guys saw in a couple of my last videos, as I drive this, the RPMs rev up so high and it's so embarrassing. You guys, I am stopped right here and the car will not rev down. It sounds like I'm revving the car. Okay, I feel like it's still, I don't, shoot. Why is it doing that? Now that you guys saw what I'm talking about, I think I know what's going on. So, come here. A couple of videos ago, I replaced the IAC valve and I came out here to tighten up the bolts and look at this. It just keeps going. It never gets tight, never. And it shakes. So there is no way there's a tight seal on that. I think, and I'm hoping that's what the problem is. This, I believe, is too short and it's not catching the threads back here. I think it's bare, because this bolt is like that long. So I think it's barely long enough to maybe fit in there. So we need to go to a store and try to find a replacement bolt, which I'm kind of nervous about. Look at this bolt. It's got a weird pattern on it. And the biggest problem I'm having, the one that's concerning my safety and I'm actually really worried about, is I came out here the other night. Of course I didn't have my camera. I wasn't filming or anything. And my engine starts smoking. I start up the car. I just noticed smoke. I come up here and these wires, I don't know if there was oil or something on them, but they were sparking. There's a spot that I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get that on camera for you tonight and I'll pan to that here so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a little bit later tonight and I'm trying to show you guys where these sparks were coming from. Okay, I turn on the car and it's not sparking right now, but it's like little things like that it was sparking from. So I think they're little cuts. But why in the world are they not sparking now? I don't know. It just looked like it was exposed wire. So I'm not really sure. But look what I found as I was trying to get that sparking to show you. What the crap is this? This, like, it's just unplugged. And I have no idea where it plugs to. I did not unplug this. I did not. I would remember that. Can someone tell me what this is and where does it go? Because I cannot figure this out. Let's get back to our other issues now. So another problem I'm having with the Fox is it keeps dying on me. Like it won't start after a couple of days of not starting it. And I just replaced this battery. So someone on here commented and said that they think it's an alternator problem, or there could be a power draw coming from somewhere. So we're gonna try to figure that out by testing the alternator. So let's get started, and the first thing I'm gonna do is see if the car starts. It's always a question. You never really know. It's really hot. Started! It's always like roulette. You never know. You never know what you're gonna get. Let's get this battery off. So there were a lot of comments, like I said, that I think they called it a parasitic battery draw or something like that. And they said check your alternator first by unplugging the negative, and then if your car stalls out or it won't start, then I guess it's an alternator problem. So I'm kind of hoping that it is an alternator problem, because then I don't have to go hunt for this parasitic draw, but I guess we'll find out here pretty quick. Okay. Oh, there we go. Not an alternator problem. Ugh. Well, it's not an alternator problem, as we just found out. So I guess I'm gonna have to go on to the next thing, and hopefully I'll find the parasitic draw here soon. Maybe it's the radio, or maybe it's the wires that keep sparking. I don't really know. I don't know, but someone had mentioned speakers, so I have a lot of things to check, I guess. Keep going until you find the right thing. So now let's go ahead, take these bolts out and go to the store. Hopefully, I am praying that they have the bolt that I need. Let's get started on that. This thing is hot. It's so hot out here today. Oh. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure it was unscrewed the whole time. All right. Let's go to the store and find ourselves a bolt. Okay, let's take the SN95. I am so excited to drive this car. The reason I'm taking this car is because it truly is so underrated. Not a lot of people like this car. They're like, that's my least favorite one. But let's appreciate that it is beautiful, although it may be dirty. So this is for all of my SM95 brothers and sisters out there. I love you guys. So I actually am planning a lot of mods and upgrades to this car. So this is part of the Girls Dig Mustangs family. I love this car. I cannot wait until it's all finished. But it's gonna be a while till this one gets finished because I have a ton of repairs in all of my cars. But this is just as important as my other cars. It'll be awesome. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna have to order this bolt somewhere. So they have bolt gauges here and I need to figure out what size it is. I've never done this before. This one I think might be it. 6mm. Oh yeah, that's for sure it. Definitely a 6. Okay. I found the one we need, but it might be a little bit long. So I think I'm gonna buy these and hope that it fits. And if not, I'll go find other ones. But unfortunately, they're out of the next size down lengthwise. These may be too long, but we're gonna try it anyways. Here we go. All right. I think I got what we need, but it might be a little bit long, so I'm gonna try to rig it in there with these washers. We'll see. Hopefully it works. It'll work. So now that we're done with that, I've got to mention this. I am so excited for Mustang Week. I have never been so excited because first of all, it's a week full of Mustangs, A, and B, it's at the beach. I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going. I'd love to see you. Like I said, I don't know what to expect. I've never been there, have not looked it up, but I follow Mustang Week and they say it's still on. So I am really looking forward to that. I really hope that these bolts work because if they do, I can actually go on a drive in my Mustang without being embarrassed. So let's go check that out, see if we can get it all in there and go for a drive. Oh, all the way through. Oh shoot, you know what? Dang it, look at that. That is way too long, even with the 3 washers that I bought. Shoot. So I guess this is not gonna work for this. I'm gonna go back to the hardware store and see if I can find something that will work off camera. I'm not gonna bring you guys this time because there were a ton of people in there and it was embarrassing, but I will be right back. Okay, I just got back. I found these that will work and they're Allen wrench bolts, I guess they're called. So I'm gonna put this in, let's measure up, see if it will work out. And I have bolts too. So I think no matter what, this will work. Oh yes, that looks perfect. Okay, well good, that's good news. I don't have to go back again. All right, let's get these in. See how the first one fits in, I guess. A lot of you are wondering if I put a gasket here by the IAC. Yes, it is there. I didn't show it on camera, I guess. Who needs the right bolt? We make what we have work. All right, that fit in pretty well. I think it's gonna work. Let's get this bottom one out and put the next one in. That's what she said. Oh, this is a hard thing to reach. I was tightening it. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do this by hand. Yes, got it. Next one. And then we won't have the idle problem. Maybe, we'll see. All right, I've got my Allen wrench. Let's tighten these up and start up the car. This is so much easier than getting those bolts out. I'm gonna get these nice and snug so we can get that airtight vacuum and let's give it a go. Let's go start the car. So some people have actually mentioned that the throttle cable might be getting stuck. So I'm gonna lube it up and hopefully with everything that we've done today, the problem will be solved. Let's go do it. That spring in there is what everyone is telling me to try. There we go. Cross your fingers. Long drive and see what happens. First impressions, I actually think the problem is fixed because I didn't even go a mile last time and the thing revved up so high, it feels a lot better too. I think it might be fixed, crossing my fingers. On this next turn, I'm gonna give it some gas and go and see what happens. Pray that it does not rev up because there are a lot of people at this stoplight. It's so fun. I love this car and it's not revving up. Oh yes, we figured out a problem. I'm like really proud of myself, you guys. I'm a mechanic. And thank you to all you guys for all of your help. I cannot even believe how many of you have reached out telling me what you think the problem is and helping me out. I think that was just me. I don't think that was the car. I'm gonna keep driving here and kind of just enjoy it now, see if it's really fixed, and just take it for a cruise. That was so fun going around that corner. I'm gonna do that again. Maybe I should try to do a burnout. Just kidding. All right, since you guys are so helpful, let me ask you this. My blinker does not work. Do you know what that might be? Oh, that's sideways! Oh my gosh, this car is so fun. I should get into drifting. I feel like that's my calling in life. Drifting. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that is fixed. Hallelujah. So what I was saying was, before we got distracted, my blinker does not work at all. I'm gonna turn the signal on. It does not work on the inside or the outside. What is going on? Let me know if you guys have any feedback on that. And also, my radio doesn't work. So there's a lot of things in here that do not work. Absolutely nothing from this. So the radio actually does turn on, but it doesn't go to radio stations or anything. I checked the antenna, that's not it. So now, what I need to figure out with this car is where the parasitic draw is coming from. Is it a parasitic draw? Or maybe it was just a bad battery. So, a lot of trial and error. I might need help finding that parasitic draw. But yeah, that's, I guess, the next step of what we're gonna do. But today the car started with no issues, which is awesome. So I'll just continue to monitor the situation and start it up every few days. And I think it's fine. This is an awesome car, you guys. I love it. It's my favorite. There's a police officer right there. Should I race him? All right, guys. I think the problem is all fixed. Hallelujah. I was so worried about that. Yeah, I've got the ISC worked, just tightening those bolts up. I do still think there might be a little bit of sticking with the throttle cable, because right when I was pulling into my neighborhood, it actually revved up just a little bit and I was able to hit the gas and it went away. So I might need to replace the throttle cable. It might be just like a spring that it's attached to, or I don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll just try everything until it's fixed, right? But good news for today. I'm so happy. All right, we got all of the problems in my most of the problems in my FoxBody taken care of today. I am so proud of myself. I fixed my car, guys. It's exciting. So thank you guys for all of your help. You guys have commented and given me so much advice, and I've used a lot of it. I know I have a long way to go, but stick around for the ride. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I seriously love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.